Man, y'all need to start tuning in to the YouTube channel, The Bengals Genius Show.
The first win of 2024. It's been so long. Bengals win the game as expected. I knew it would be tough. I knew old Andy Dalton would give us a hard time, but we did what we had to do. Joe Burrow was on point except for one late bad interception, but he was money today. It was a great all-around team effort. You could see, check this out right here, boom. Joe Burr locked in before the game, which was phenomenal. And then this right here, bam! That is when I think the season, when we look back, after the Bengals win the Super Bowl, we look back, what was the turning point? That was the turning point. The goal line stand on the Carolina Panthers' first drive, because then it was like, all right, let's go. And we responded, went right down the field. I remember against New England, we had many 3-and-outs to start the game, and that's no way to go. So now this team gets some momentum going here. Now, defense is still banged up, but hopefully we can get some guys back next week. We're going to need them against the Ravens. Coming into Cincinnati, it's going to be a bloodbath, and that game is humongous. It is humongous. We can't go down 1-4 down the division. Steelers lost today. I mean, we're 1-3. Oh, magically, let's say the Browns and Ravens lose. All three of us will be 1-3, and the Steelers, who got Justin, I'm not that great at quarterback Fields, running that wishbone offense down there in that drunken pit called Pittsburgh. So things are looking up. So let's just enjoy this freaking celebration. Big bog boom. And just all around, it was great. Chase Brown running like a beast. Jamar Chase, he hit that big explosive play. And thank God T. Higgins is back. Man, I love T. Higgins. T. Higgins is a phenomenal wide receiver. I just love him. And he's going to be very tough to replace. I still think it's a slight outside possibility that he could remain a Bengal and Chase could leave. If Chase is going to want $40 million a year, I'm saying let's take T for $20 million a year or 22. I don't know. Something to think about. But forget all that stuff right now. As I talked about my Patreon page, you can see I had a 7-leg Bengal parlay, 6 of them hit. I told you, take 4 of them. Pick right. That's up to you. Gesicki, man. Oh, my God. I needed him to go 25 yards in one and 36 in another, and he went -9. I don't think I've ever seen a receiver go minus yards in receptions. Brutal pick today. But, oh, God. That's all right, though. That's all right. You do that stuff for fun. You can't make a living at it. It's funny, man. I'm sitting there and watching the game with somebody, and they're stressing out so bad that they needed Joe Burrow to get 256 yards, and I'm like, his stress was making me like, God, I'm like, you're taking away from my Bengal joy here because we won the game. What are we doing with all this gambling, man? It's bad news, but I get it. Everyone likes to have the cheddar, and plus the guy won because someone changed something and went to 225. So congrats to that dude. Bengal Mania is setting back in, and now the train's going to keep rolling. And, you look at those young guys. Cam Taylor-Britt, I don't know what was going on there today. He seemed to have a rough game today, whether it was pass interferences or giving up yards and all that. Chris Jenkins is starting to become a little bit of a force. Mims, we might have hit a whole grand slam home run there with Amarius Mims, because I didn't really notice anything today. And as this season goes along, this offense is going to get crispier and crispier. We got to get Charlie Jones more involved. We got to get Ioshivo more involved. But But overall, and I'd like to see some linebacker depth develop. Great play from our rookie safety, Anthony, the safety, on that fake punt. It was a great call that the Panthers had, and he came over and knocked that ball, broke up the pass play at the last second. So that was phenomenal. So it's just one of those rare, great football days that just can't happen all of the time. Now, what can we expect with Baltimore? You know what we can expect with Baltimore, and that, oh my God. Now, we need B.J. Hill back next week for show, and Sheldon Rankin, and everybody, because they're going to hammer Derrick Henry and old Lamar Jackson next week. So it is pivotal that we jump out and have a big lead, jump on top of them. We're going to have to be on point, and Joe Burrow's going to have to carve them up. We want the ball first. We have to score first so they can't just ground and pound us to death. The defense, I don't think it's built to withstand that at this point, and we shall see. But overall, though, that one interception that Joe Burrow threw, you could see how upset he was on the sidelines. And he was pretty upset about that, rightfully so. But that's the first interception he's thrown all season. He really is having a great season. And I just can't wait to see when this offense is fully enmeshed and rocking and rolling. But, man, I'll tell you, it's such a weight off my nuts just to have a victory, and we can just, it's been so long. And 1-3. But none of those stats matter. Oh! What other team started 1-3 and won the Super Bowl? None other than the 2001 New England Patriots. That's right, suckers. That's right. So 0-3 is horrible. 1-3, Super Bowl champs. It's that easy, and that's how fast it can change in the NFL. So let's just all hang in there, stick together, and watch this team grow at certain areas, mature in certain areas, and just keep improving as the season goes along. Eric All, tight end, he is looking like he might really be something. We got so much young talent that's coming up down the road. It's pretty impressive. They've done a great job with the draft. The kicker, Rankow, woo-wee, kicking that punt 63 yards, and that punting is a difference maker. I don't care what anybody says. So, fantastic day. Enjoy it, Houday Nation. Great job. I love you all. Be sure to check out my Patreon. We get exclusive content. You know, I hit 10,000 subscribers on there, and I'll do an episode nude. Doesn't matter to me. All right, I will talk to you later. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to watch.
Man, y'all need to start tuning in to the YouTube channel, The Bengals Genius Show.